my 6-year-old daughter was diagnosed with cancer. My wife had to finish work at the time. I had to put my acting and stand-up comedy careers on hold, which meant there was a big decrease in income. And that's where the VABT kicked in and helped us through some of those tougher months to make sure we covered some of those bills. To be totally honest, I'd be absolutely stuffed right now if it wasn't for their support and their help. And I know other people who've also benefited from their generosity and from what they do, but they can't do it without the support. So just everyone, dig deep, help these guys because they help so many others. Thank you.
Earlier this year, a couple of members of the VABT who were aware of my illness approached me just to remind me, I guess, that service is there and that I may want to consider applying. The one thing I never realised that would be like an extra service that they offer is all the follow-up that they've done since helping me out financially. It's not just been about transferring the money or paying the bills or whatever. They've been really meticulous at calling me to make sure the money's come through okay, or ask me how did X or Y treatment actually go for you, how are you feeling at the moment. That's an element of the VABT that I have been really blown away by, actually. That really personal human touch. I would like to thank the VABT, and for anyone watching this video who has never heard of them before, please Google them and look them up. And if you're out at the theatre and you see the bucket rattlers standing at the theatre doors, donate what you can.
On December 14, 2016, my incredibly talented friend Guy Mayhew painted the seagull that's behind us. He took his own life, and immediately they called me. The VABT phoned up and said, how can we help? I phoned up Guy's mother and said, can we help with the funeral arrangements? And she said to me, if they could help with the flowers, I would be so grateful. And I know for Guy and his family to be honored by his friends and acting community, it was really special. Recently I hurt my back, and again they're on the phone to me and saying, how can we help? I'm driving to collect money, and I start to cry because I miss Guy so much. And I pull myself together and I walk into the theatre and I see these incredible, wonderful people, and it just lifts my spirit. So thank you, VABT, because you are so wonderful.
I had a lovely friend contact me from the board, and he mentioned that the VABT can help struggling actors and going through tough times and so forth. And wow, they help big time. So they helped me get into the place I'm in at the moment. A couple of moments there where I was financially buggered, and I had a couple of bills to pay, quite large amount of bills, and because I wasn't working at that stage, due to chemo and just struggled to work. So they came through with paying a couple of bills for me, and it really helped. So I highly recommend this organisation, and once again I want to thank the VABT for everything that they have done. I'm speechless, so thank you.
I started out in the industry at the end of 2007 when I graduated from WAPA when I was 23, and I did the Australian production of Altar Boys, and I was fortunate to be cast in the national tour of Chicago later that year, but unfortunately I wasn't able to perform in the show due to the fact that I unexpectedly had a major stroke. which essentially put a major halt to my career. I didn't anticipate that my relationship with the VABT would be formalised so soon, but I couldn't be more grateful that it did, because the reminder from the VABT that the community is the strength of the industry is the most rewarding thing. And so the support that I got was fundamental not only for my financial well-being, but also for my overall quality of life. It's been incredibly rewarding, and it's such a wonderful thing to see so many volunteers unite with the same aim of being able to provide support for people that are going through hard times in the industry. Having an unexpected trauma, a stroke at such an early age was completely isolating and so terrifying in terms of being disconnected from my community. But the amazing thing that the VABT did was live up to their initial promise to me in their initial welcoming of me into the industry by providing me that sense of community and connection and support. And for that, I am eternally grateful.